well, got a busy day ahead. We're actually, it's day 7 here at the cabin. We've been here all week, having a great time. We just love being out here at our little off-grid paradise when we're able to be here as much as we can. So today's mission is to get the log yard sorted out, folks. It's kind of the spring cleaning. This week has been spring cleaning, so we will definitely be doing some of that. One of the first things I need to do today is to remove this fencing, the tree over there, grade all this out, and clean this all up, all the way to this pile here. Then, once that's done, I'll be able to get in with the tractor through here and offload the mill. So that's part of the plan. And then we're gonna get to milling, folks. I will make D-logs out of everything that I can. Some of them are a bit bent, like this guy here. The next one, that one's not the straightest log either, and it looks kind of ugly. And neither are these. So we're gonna see what we can get out of them. I'm not too concerned. We'll get what we get. It's just stuff that we had to bring down anyway. I've also been working on my little driveway entrance into the log yard here. We've definitely got to clean this up. However, I have a plan for my first build with these D-logs, and the challenge has been that I really don't have a good rat-proof place to store tools and bands and supplies. And after much deliberation, I think in a previous video I mentioned this area back here, but then I realized that I had a better spot, and it actually makes more sense. And that spot, folks, is right here. So if we were to clean this up and I can get the tractor on either side, I could build an 8x10 or 10x10 structure right here. And the beauty of it is, not only will it be close to the sawmill, so tools and things that I need for running the sawmill can be right here, and I don't have to carry them back and forth. I can keep bands and all that kind of stuff in there, but it's actually not that far from where the generator is in the back room here. I can run an extension cord, or I could trench to it. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know about trenching through this, not without an excavator. And we might do that eventually. At first, I can just run an extension cord when I need it, but eventually, we'll probably trench right over to that guy. Time to get to it. Got some pliers for barbed wire around here somewhere too, unless I have them at home. If you take all your tools home, because you don't have a place to keep them, you end up leaving the tools you need at home.
No sudden movements.
Right. I'm sure someone's going to tell me that real homesteaders coil barbed wire with bare hands.
Some real men are stupid. How's that?
Right.
I would say sometimes you can be.
They go all the way, so.
Wait. Don't tie me up. Here's the end right here.
Oh.
That's the end. Here, just wrap it around your
Right.
arm like a cord. You know. I'm not having fun yet.
Huh? You're not having fun?
I said I'm not having fun yet.
Not having fun taking down the barbed wire fence you and I put in about 13
I don't think I
years
was
ago.
having fun then either.
But we did it. Neither of us having ever put up a barbed wire fence before.
You know what? If we put white lights around it and hang it out at Christmas time, we got some really cool wreaths.
Barbed wire wreaths.
Yeah, I like it.
Let go, he says. I can't let go. My hand is attached to it.
Wait.
Now, just use it. I want to get this end undone. One more here. All right, well, that took a little bit longer than I'd hoped, but everything always takes longer. That's the way it is, but you know what? Looks pretty good, folks. So, we get the mill going. I'm gonna get this log build up. I think I'll just get a 4x out of it. It's about 6.5 inches on the small end. Small logs like this, I'm not gonna worry about too much. I can use all the 4x4s I can make, so I'll just slam it into a 4x4, get it off the deck and get the next log up. Not a bad little Doug fir though, so I think we'll just get to it. Let's get her done. All right, we got a 4x, a 1x4, and about a 6-inch flitch out of that last dog fir. This one here is only 7 inches in diameter, so it's not gonna make me a D-log. So same thing, I'll knock it into, maybe get a 4x out of it. It is kind of bent, so it's got some stress, a little banana. I cut the end off of it to try to take some of that out, but I don't have a lot of hope for it. Well, we'll see what happens. All right, folks, now I want you to watch this. I hadn't actually planned on really talking about this when I started milling this log up, but notice how at the very back there it's shifting to the right in the image. It's really shifting to my left. That, folks, is stress. Now, what you're going to see is I'm going to flip this log, and I'm actually going to flip it around, take something off of it, flip it around again, take something off of it again. All right, so let's look. There's one. And there's 2. And look at this. 3. So not 2 times. That's a 270-degree flip. I should have gone the other way. I actually started that way and then thought, wait, we got to go more than that. And that's why I did the 3 there. But what I'm doing now is I'm taking off the hump. And then I'm going to flip it 180 degrees and take the hooks off. So this is a way that you deal with stress. And I'm going to show this to you afterwards. So stick around, hang in a minute, we'll get right to it. Yep, this is a heavy one. This is wet green heavy.
You'll have to let me know when you want.
All right. Well, figured I'd show you this, folks. I've talked about it a number of times in past videos, and you know, it's not always that easy to show you. And I'm hoping that this will demonstrate dealing with stress. So I mentioned that I lopped the end of that log off because it was kind of banana shaped. And that's going to help. It's going to reduce the amount of curve overall because you shorten the length of the log. However, I knew there was still going to be stress. So I waited until I had it at 5x4 and I could see what I like to call cant pop, which is where the cant is either going to lift in the center or lift at the outer ends. So if we look at this piece here, I'm going to run this in front of the camera and I hope you can see what I'm talking about. But if you look carefully, it's going to be thick on the ends and thin in the middle. Now this is the second cut I took, so let me show you. See it getting thinner? And right there, it's quite a bit thinner, okay? If I look at the other one, this one, it's pretty thick right there. It's 3/8 of an inch. When we get down to the end, look at that, 1/4 inch, okay? What causes that is stress in the log, and as you begin to remove material from the log, that stress now is going to react. And it's going to want to bend in the direction that the log grew. It's got fibers that are compressed on one side and elongated on the other side, is how I think of it anyway. And because of that, when you're trying to mill it flat, it keeps wanting to bend on you. So the trick is when you see it kind of hump like that, is you take a skim off the top. I took a 1/2 inch off. So that gave me a 1/2 inch in the center and about 3/8 to 1/4 inch in the ends. Then you flip it over, and at that point you should have a flat bottom, but the top, the other side that was the bottom before, now the top is going to be the opposite of that. Instead of having a hump in the middle, it'll go on the outside. You take that off and you reduce that quite a bit. Now, is it going to dry perfectly flat? Probably not, but that's okay. I'm going to use it as a 4x4 anyway. I need all kinds of different sizes, 2-foot pieces, 4-foot, 8-foot pieces, doesn't matter. It's part of a lean-to building project I have at home, just to put my lawn tractor and stuff like that underneath. So not that big of a deal, but got a couple logs done, got plenty more to go. But for now, I need to take lunch. So I really appreciate you watching. I'll drop another video right here for you to check out. Y'all have a great day. The old Jarhead out.